Good day from InvestSharp.com. It's Monday, February 15th, and this is Randy Smotone with your weekly watch list. We actually do have some patterns to look at. It is expiry week, so be careful out there this week. I'm sure the market makers will be pushing the stocks around to try to make themselves some money and working around the strike prices. So, start off with RIM. RIM's been strong lately. It's ascending triangle. We're starting off with some ascending triangles. So we'll see if we can fill the gap if the market is strong enough. Lots of volume coming into RIM. Does have resistance here though. Look at Home Depot. Home Depot has got a little inverted head and shoulders right here as well. So watch for a break above 29. Of course, it's got some resistance around 29.50. Stephen Madden, nice ascending triangle here. Bounced off this uptrend support. Looks good. KB Home, another one that's got this little longer time frame. Inverted head and shoulders. Looking good. Home builders have been pretty strong. If they keep going higher, that should be a good play. Roger Communications broke out of its ascending triangle. Doesn't have a lot of volume is my only concern here, but it seems it wants to go higher anyway. Let's look at some symmetrical triangles. I still like State Street, especially if the financials finally get a bid. They're really weak at the end of last week, so maybe it's their turn. Seems like they've been rotating through these things. So Flowserve, nice triangle, looks good. Remember, these triangles can break down to the downside as well as to the upside. Liz broke out Thursday. Lots of volume. Looks good. Protective Life had some volume coming in after earnings. Nice little triangle there. Precision Cast Parts. Nice triangle. CPHD has lots of volume coming in as of late, so watch for it. ODFL, Old Dominion Freight Line. This is a very kind of a longer term huge triangle, so it's been pretty tight range here, which is typically bullish. Agilent Technologies, I can't talk. And looks like it tried to break out here Friday, but it's got a lot of volume on earnings, so if tech keeps going higher, it should go higher. Whoops. American Mobile, nice triangle. Watch for breakout, breakdown. Whirlpool, looking good. C-Trip has a kind of a longer dated triangle working here. It just came out of a continuation wedge with lots of volume. Plum Creek Timber, it's got pretty strong support around that 35 level, so it should be good for some higher prices as long as the market holds up. Enbridge, it's already broken out with some volume just above its downtrend line. Toll's looking really good. Nice, long dated, long time frame here. Symmetrical triangle. CEO broke out Thursday, but then it's pulled back down into the triangle. So, but still keep it on your list. It actually has resistance at 14, but it's had some decent volume here. So, and it's been a prior strong stock, so it looks like it might be building a literally kind of a longer term, triangle here. But still watch it. Watch for a breakdown as well. So maybe it's possible short term short, but I don't know if I'd want a short heat. But price line looks good. CSX already broke out of its a little pennant, little triangle there with lots of volume. Cypress Semi, been on fire, broke out Friday above its downtrend line. Let's look at some wedges. VMI's has this continuation wedge, had a lot of volume coming in as of late. Has some interest there. FCX, if gold and copper can continue to go, just come out of its continuation wedge, looking good. Little tech company, VIT, looking pretty good. It was up quite a bit Friday with the rest of tech. CNI, Canadian National Railway, it's looking good. It's already broke out of its kind of continuation pattern. ISRG, these are some flags. ISRG looking good. TheStreet.com, nice bull flag there. Had big earnings, or I assume that was a lot of short covering, I'm guessing. These are possible some dip buys not far from support. X got support around 44. Navios Maritime's been holding around the 565 pretty well. Halliburton looks good. Had a lot of calls for July. Southwest Energy, been watching this one. It's looking pretty good. Watts Water Technologies, watch 28. Watch for breakdown there as well. Temple Inland, 16's been support. That uptrend line's been holding pretty good for support for it. DVA actually could be a short. It's actually got some volume on the selling side here, so if it breaks that uptrend line, it could be a short candidate for you if you need one. And WBD, it's been holding the uptrend line pretty well. IP, right there, it's been hanging tough around that trend line, so watch for a breakdown or a break higher. These are already breakouts, been really strong. CMG. ANF had this gap higher. It looks like it's might be building a triangle. It's got some, should have some pretty strong resistance around 35, and I've been, trying to short this, but it's, I don't know what it, I don't know what it's doing. Retail seems to be has a little interest here, maybe not a lot, but a little. Dendrion, real strong, had some resistance there at that trend line, but it seems like it wants to break out higher over the top of it. NetLogic's been great. Vail broke out above its downtrend line with lots of volume, looks good. Riverbed, nice breakout. Also kind of got an ascending triangle there as well. Baldor Electric, whatever. 30 should be support. Nice volume, nice breakout there. Darden Restaurants has built a nice base down here. These things want to go higher. It seems to just flag, go higher, flag, go higher. A lot of restaurants have been doing pretty good. Texas Roadhouse, nice rounded bottom. Looks like it wants to go higher. It's got some overhead resistance, but if restaurants go higher, it should take it with us. Atheros Communications broke out above its downtrend line Friday. Lennar broke out there like Thursday, a little higher. It's got some overhead resistance, but if the home builders keep going, it should take that one with it. Little Semi, Volterra Semiconductor, breaking out, had good earnings. Another home builder, Ryland's been really strong. Jones LaSalle broke out above its downtrend lines, been using this uptrend line as support. Here's some near breakouts. CF, about to break higher. FDO, this should be quite a break if it breaks out. It's got a lot of resistance there at 32. Rex Energy, near breakout. Of course, there could also be resistance. Compass Materials went higher after earnings. Cummings, this thing wants to keep going higher. A lot of volume coming in. Whole Foods Market right there at breakout, so watch that nice little channel. Should be good for a couple bucks. AIPC, if I can type. American Italian Pasta right at a resistance level, but it's consolidating really tight up here. That's typically bullish, so should look good. These are some breakdowns. Foster Wheeler, watch for this $28 area or so to be resistance for Foster Wheeler. Belden broke down here. Watch for that 22 area or this downtrend line to be resistance for Belden, even though the volume is picking back up and in tight consolidation. So it might just go flying right through that. But all right, and then here's a quick look at what I just kind of covered. And that's it for today. Be careful out there. It's, I talked about option expiry week. I'm sure we're going to have another volatile week in the market, and I'm sure the market makers will push it around, whatever they need to do to jockey around the strike prices so they don't have to pay us. All right. Thanks for joining me.